So this is, we've been working some drills, bunkai for Yantsu kata. Alternate pronunciation of the exact characters is Ansan, and you've seen the kata doing under both names. Kyokushin tend to go with the Yantsu version of it, and Shito-Ryu, that was the do-it, tend to go with Ansan. But it's the same man as in Pinan, which means safe, and it means, so Ansan, it means safe in three ways. And we talked about the idea of the three ways can either mean the three angles that the kata is done from, and certainly in Kyokushin it goes forwards, left and right. Where that theory may fall apart is in the Shito-Ryu version it also goes backwards, it has an extra line on. Could be that they added that on later. You know, I mean, or, which I think is probably more likely, it deals with the three main scenarios of he's got hold of me with two hands, he's got hold of me with one hand, he's got hold of me with no hand. So that's it, they're the three things we're kind of looking at. So as the kata begins, we were starting with the two-handed grip from him. And then what we were doing is we bring these arms around, striking towards the base of the neck from there. So again, you can't hit me from there, I'm worried about getting head, but it's so fine, I'm going from here, I get control of his head. Once I've got that, the hands are grabbed and then pulled towards you. So I was saying, I think what there is a third headbutt there. So I'm pulling him forwards and striking him with my head kind of towards his own head from here. Once I've got that, what the kata then does, it does hooks followed by knuck attacks. Right, so I'm saying there again, as I'm smashing him with my head, I'll either hand, it doesn't matter the catch of the ball, I'll start swinging hooks. As I'm swinging my hooks from here again, if he kind of blocks these around the side, then that arcing strike is now a bit replaced with a straight thrust in towards him. Now if he gets rid of the straight thrust, I can come back and I can come back the arcing strike. So they're a nice pair to have, right? If one's not open, then the other one is. As I'm doing that, if you let go with both hands from there, just turn it around the other way. Yeah, so you know, having sick of getting punched, if you let go, the kata then does this, the kind of, you know, the crane type movement. So we're wedging in. So again, then I've got active control of his arm. We've then got coming through as the kata slaps from there, it grabs and steps in and hits. On a good day, then that's it. I don't need to worry about anything else. If that hasn't worked, his energy will come back towards me as he rides it. So the kata goes down, comes up, moves in. So once I've done the hit from there, I'm grabbing it and pulling his head down. Hopefully that's enough, right? Especially if I do a little bit of force. If that hasn't worked, okay, then the kata goes right. What you want to do then is bring your hand back and strike up. His head's down there anyway, you'll get loads of impact. As we talked about with that hit, it opens the neck up, opens all this up. So now I've got this carotid sinus on there, again the artery, I can just smash my hand right in, and that'll give me my unconsciousness, right? So that was the main part of it, the main kata. But then we've got the bits to the side, and the next part we'll look at. So if the enemy's grabbed you, I'm worried about getting hit by that hand. So what I'm doing is I'm moving offline, and again I've got this slap coming in, so I'm hitting him as I move. Right? From there I'm grabbing the arm, and I'm stepping through and punching. Again, I might hit him a couple of times there, but he's going to correct that line pretty quick. If he throws his own shot from there, I want to be covering it and then throwing my shot in the third punch. Well, then again, I've got the groin kick open. I've got control of this arm. This is the arm that he's going to free now, right? So if he frees and swings his own shot, the kata as we drive back and does this. It then goes back to the same sequence. It pulls his head down. If that doesn't work, it brings in and then it strikes into hit. So that's quite a nice kata for the kind of basics of the self-defense side of it. You know, this is the gripping and the shots. And there's quite a few what-ifs in there with, you know, if he falls backwards, great. If he doesn't, then you push him down. If he blocks the hooks, then you go straight. If he goes straight, then you hit with the hooks. It's got a nice, simple flow to it, I think. Is that okay? So that's Yantsu or Ansan, depending on which style you're in. All right.